Hey guys, welcome back. It has been a minute since I last posted a video. I've had a lot of things going on. I started working again. I work for a school, so we have the summers off, and I started working again. It's been very hot. I haven't really been wanting to do much in the garden. And yeah, life has just been a little busy. So in today's video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick some peppers that I have in my garden. I'm gonna try every variety that I have, if I have a ripe one. So by that I mean I don't know what most of these peppers taste like. Some of them I do know, and if I do know what they taste like, I'll let you know. And I don't know the varying degrees of hotness, varying degrees of heat when it comes to these peppers. So I'm just gonna kind of do a blind test. I'm going to put them in order of what I think is mildest to hottest. And then once I taste them, I will kind of arrange them from how they taste to me, from mildest to hottest. Let's try these peppers. Okay, so now that I have these laid out from what I think is going to be mildest to hottest, I'm gonna tell you what each one is. And then I'm gonna get them inside, cleaned off, and we're gonna give them a taste. So these ones here are corbachis. I picked two different ripenesses because I wanted to see if there's a difference, but these are very mild to me. I love taking these and putting some oil on them, putting them in a hot pan, adding salt, and then eating them that way. These here are the same. These are both pepperoncinis. I don't know if I'll grow pepperoncinis again. I'd like to pickle them, kind of like the stuff that you get at the store, but I just never found a use for them. But next year, I don't think I'm gonna grow these. They're not out. As of right now, I don't think I'm gonna grow them again. But typically they're eaten green, or at least that's what they look like when they're in the bottles. And then here's a red one. So I'm gonna see if there's any difference in flavor and heat here. This one is a Cheyenne pepper. I think this one is also probably pretty mild. We'll see. This one here is a black cobra pepper. This one actually probably should be up higher because it says black cobra in the name, but that could be deceiving. And then we'll go back here. This is a jalapeno. Pretty mild for the most part. I've been coming across that my jalapenos haven't been very hot lately. So we'll see. So jalapeno, black cobra. These two are jigsaws. Just different ripeness. They're typically purple and then they turn orange or red. This one is a Sugar Rush Heat. I think this one's going to be relatively spicy. And this one here is a Bequeño pepper. I have no idea what that's going to taste like. It's a really cool plant, but just based on size, I'm thinking it might give me a run for my money. So we're going to give them a taste. So now that we've gone over every pepper that I have, and it's not every pepper that I'm growing, some of them just aren't ripe. Like I have cayenne peppers, and then I also have the habanadas, which are supposed to have zero heat. I don't have any ripe ones. So we're just gonna stick with these ones that I have here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these washed up, and then we will give them a taste. All right, actually, I'm not even gonna wash them. The only one that really needed to be cleaned off was the Cheyenne. It just has dirt. It's, I don't use sprays or anything, and I'm not afraid of anything that's gonna be on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a nice little wipe it down. Okay, variety number 1. Like I said, I know these peppers. I've eaten these peppers. I like these peppers cooked with olive oil and salt on top, pan fried, and then just eat them that way. And then I've also dried these. So these are really, really mild peppers. As a matter of fact, when I'm out here watering, I like to grab one and just eat it. It's good. Now let's try an orange one. No more heat, a little bit more flavor. Corbachis are good. The orange one's actually a little bit more sweeter too. Okay, up next we have our pepperoncini peppers. Green, red. Start with the green. Zero heat, a little bit more sour than the Corbaci, go for the red. It's almost fruit-like in my opinion. Good peppers, no heat, the pepperoncini peppers. Jalapeno. Standard jalapeno. I am also growing mammoth jalapenos, and I just don't find them very spicy. So I'm gonna give this guy a bite. I'm a little nervous, but let's see. No heat at all. I don't get it. No heat. None. Okay. Next is the black cobra pepper. And they do turn black. I think the part that turns black is what's facing the sun, because he's green on the other side. I went ahead and picked another one that is black all the way around, so you can see the difference. So we'll go for the black one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that one's hot. Now I'm nervous. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like milk. I'm gonna get milk. Whew. Makes it tolerable. I don't know about anybody else, but does anybody else put ice in their milk? For me to drink milk, it's gotta be pretty cold. Okay, that was freaking hot. now I'm a little nervous, so hopefully they don't get hotter than that, but I have a feeling they will. Whew. I didn't like the taste of that one though. It tasted soapy to me almost, like when I bit into it. Okay, next on the list is this Cheyenne pepper. It can't get any worse, right? The longer I wait. Cheyenne pepper. Maybe I'll take a smaller bite. Maybe I'll have milk first. I don't know if eating that black cobra pepper before this one made this one seem hot, because this one is more of a sweet pepper. The black cobra bites you like right off the bat. Whew. Like the heat on that one just gets you real quick. This one is sweet when you first bite it, and then I think the flavor or the heat intensifies. But I could be wrong, because it could just be that pepper, but My mouth feels a little hot. I think I'm gonna wait a minute, which might be stupid because I should just get all the heat out of the way, right? But I'm gonna wait a minute, let that heat kind of go away, and we'll try it again. Okay, so it's only been about a minute since I ate the cayenne pepper, and already it's like cooling off, going away. I still feel a little bit of heat, but it's not much. So I think that the cayenne pepper is definitely a lot less heat than this one, because this one didn't bring tears to my eyes. So I'm gonna just give this one another little taste and see what happens. It's got some kick. Not right away, but it builds. Definitely not as bad as that first one. I'm scared about these ones. These are the jigsaws. Both of these are the jigsaws. The jigsaws are a tiny plant, more like a ornamental, an edible ornamental. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I think this one probably is more like what I would expect my jalapenos to taste like. My lip is burning a little bit. This side is still warm from the last pepper I ate, so I ate this one on this side, and this side is still hotter than this side. So I don't think the jigsaws are as hot. Next up is this little beauty. This is my Sugar Rush Peach. It's got like this little tail on the end. I don't know if I should pluck that off or if I should eat it. Let's just do away with that, even though it's not necessary. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Okay. Here we go. That's a sweet pepper. I can't tell how much heat is there because my mouth is still burning a little bit. I definitely think there is heat, but it's a sweet heat, I think. I would have to put this one, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this one, but I don't think it's too hot. Last pepper is this micro tiny little pequeño pepper. This too is a smaller bush, smaller leaves on it basically, and lots of peppers. Lots of peppers, very prolific. They start off like a yellowy color, light green, and turn this beautiful orange. I think these are so pretty and they're so shiny. They look like little Christmas lights. And this terrifies me. I don't know why. It may be unjustified, but it terrifies me. Here I go with the pequeño. The peppers are making me delirious. I'm procrastinating. I'm stalling. Okay, I was wrong. I don't think these piqueños are very hot. They have an interesting flavor. I'm trying to place. It's like sweet, fruity. But I'm not placing the flavor. It's definitely a fruit flavor that I'm thinking of, or that I'm getting from these peppers. But not hot. I didn't taste any heat. So, I have never had any of these peppers before growing them this season. The only ones that I have had, obviously, like many people, would be the jalapenos. So these are all new to me this year. But next year I hope to do a larger variety of peppers, different kinds of peppers. I forgot even what the description was when I bought the seeds for these guys, what was considered spicy, what was considered mild, what was, you know, in the middle. So this was all a surprise to me. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the order that I think they are, from mild to hot. And it's gonna be different. Different order. So that being said, thank you so much for watching this little fun video that I made. I hope that you will consider checking out my other channel, Grey Dog Adventures. It's where I go off-roading, I go camping in the Jeep, I go on road trips, you know, do a lot of solo things. I hope that you will consider checking that out. And other than that, see you on the next one.